Hello dear student, today we are going to discuss the three equation of motion. So in class 9 we have got the three equation of motion that are number 1 v is equal to u plus at and number 2 s is equal to ut plus half at square, okay, and number 3 is v square minus e square is equal to twice as. We have this three formula, but how this formula comes, we can prove this formula graphically. How it comes, say first of all let us consider a object moving with an acceleration motion. First of all we consider an object moving with an accelerated motion. Let the first velocity is u at point A, and in this graph it is the time axis and it is the velocity axis, okay, velocity in meter per second and time in second. Let we consider the initial velocity. Here v means final velocity, u means initial velocity of the object, a means acceleration, the uniform acceleration, and t means the time taken to change from u to v. Let this point A and this point B, and let at point B its velocity is v, okay. Let us consider it is d, and at point B the time is let t. Let this point C. Let's draw a line parallel to time axis. Let it is A, B, C, D, E, okay. It is perpendicular to A is perpendicular to BC. So see here, at point A its initial velocity was, and it is origin. At point A initial velocity is u, and at point B the final velocity is v. So we are going to discuss about this formula for only this part A to B, okay. See, the initial velocity was u and final velocity is v. Which part is representing the change here? Velocity change. Which part is representing the velocity change here? See, it is u and it is v. How much it is changes from u to v? This part increase from u to obtain v, okay. So আমি প্ৰথমতে এটা অবজেক্টে মুভিং পজিশনত থকা বুলি ধৰি ল'ব লাগিব, আৰু আমি অবজেক্টটো কি কনসিডাৰ কৰিম, অবজেক্টৰ আমি প্ৰথম ইনিশিয়াল ভেলোচিটি ইউটো কনসিডাৰ কৰিব লাগিব। ইউটো আমি নন জিৰ' হিচাপে কনসিডাৰ কৰিম। নন জিৰ' মিন্স আমি ইনিশিয়াল ভেলোচিটিটো জিৰ'ৰ পৰা কনসিডাৰ নকৰোঁ, মানে ৰেষ্টৰ পৰা কনসিডাৰ নকৰোঁ, আমি জাৰ্নিটোৰ মাজৰ পৰা কনসিডাৰ কৰিম। গতিকে জাৰ্নিটোৰ মাজৰ পৰা যদি কনসিডাৰ কৰোঁ, ইউৰ কিবা এটা ভেলু থাকিব যদি নন জিৰ' হয়। চ' ইট ইজ দ্য ভেলোচিটি টাইম গ্ৰাফ। So vertical axis is representing velocity in unit meter per second, and horizontal axis is representing the time axis in second, okay. Let at zero time its initial velocity u, and let this point A, at that point initial velocity u. Let the graph this, and this is the point B. At point B, what will be the velocity? Let it be v, and the point is D. Let this point D, and D point of velocity kiman v loiso ami, mane u pora velocity v loi mane change hoise objector. Tat kiman time ot change hoise? Let the time is t at point C. Gotike zero time ot, etu zero time ot velocity u, initial velocity, t time ot velocity kiman v, okay. That means initial velocity u and final velocity v, okay. Let us draw a parallel line to the time axis AE, okay. AE dal ami OC parallel kori draw korilu. এতিয়া ইয়াতে কোনটো পাৰ্টে চেঞ্জ ইন ভেলোচিটি ৰিপ্ৰেজেণ্ট কৰি আছে তুমি যদি অবজাৰ্ভ কৰা এইখিনি হ'ল 0 to a point u 0 to d point total phi তো চেঞ্জ ইন ভেলোচিটি কোনখিনি হয় এইখিনি হয় দিছ পাৰ্ট ইজ চেঞ্জ ইন ভেলোচিটি এইখিনি চেঞ্জ হৈছে ভেলোচিটি মানে যদি মই ধৰো এইখিনি 4 এইখিনি যদি 10 তো চেঞ্জ ইন ভেলোচিটি কিমান হ'ব 6 তো 6 কোনখিনি হ'ব এইখিনি হ'ব ওকে হাউ ক্যান ইউ ফাইন্ড আউট তুমি কেনেকৈ উলিয়াবা সেইটো এটা 10 - 4 ওকে তো ইয়াতে এই পাৰ্টটো ভেলোচিটি চেঞ্জটো ৰিপ্ৰেজেণ্ট কৰি আছে সো এই পাৰ্টটো আৰু এই পাৰ্টটো কিন্তু সেম ওকে তো দিছ পাৰ্ট ইজ ৰিপ্ৰেজেণ্টিং দ্য চেঞ্জ ইন velocity ওকে এতিয়া আমি এটা কোয়ান্টিটি পাইছো যে চেঞ্জ ইন ভেলোচিটি আমাক কি দিয়ে জানা এক্সিলাৰেশন হাউ এক্সিলাৰেশন ইকুয়াল টু চেঞ্জ ইন ভেলোচিটি বাই টাইম ওকে তো সি we are going to prove first this formula v is equal to u plus at okay so first of all we are going to find out acceleration okay acceleration equal to what change in velocity what here be and time is t কিমান টাইমত মানে ইউৰ পৰা ভি হৈছে ইউৰ পৰা ভি হতে লগা সময়টো হল তোমাৰ এইটো টাইম কাৰণ ইউ ভেলোচিটি টাইম আছিল 0 ভি ভেলোচিটি টাইম আছিল t ওকে তো কিমান টাইমত ইউৰ পৰা ভি হৈছে t টাইমত ওকে so the time taken to change the velocity t if you see here we can write b is equal to at let it is number 1 okay again from this formula we get b equal to at okay again we can write b equal to you can see we can write b equal to bc minus ec okay what is bc if you see bc height is same to the do okay what is do means the final velocity v so you can write bc as do and ce you can write ce as ao from the graph we have du equal to v final velocity and o equal to u initial velocity okay this is number 2 so from 1 and 2 we get see at equal to be and v minus u also equal to be so at and v minus u both are equal to be that's why you can write v minus u equal to at if you bring the u to the right side it will become plus u and at so we have get this formula so in this way we can find out this formula from this graph I hope you understand next I am going to erase this one and see the next formula number 2 what is our second formula s is equal to ut plus half at square and another name of it has a name it is called position time relation and first one was velocity time relation okay and it is position time relation position come from s and time come from t okay so how can you find out this formula see we have got in the chapter or we know that it is what this graph is velocity time graph this is a velocity time graph okay we have got the underlying part of velocity time graph give us the quantity what displacement okay velocity time graph or তলৰ যিখিনি পাৰ্ট আছে সেই পাৰ্টটোৰ এৰিয়াটো আমাক কি দিয়ে ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট দিয়ে ওকে তো সি ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট ইন হোৱাট ট্ৰেভেল ডিসটেন্স তো ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট মানে ইয়াতে s হ'ব তো টু ফাইন্ড আউট s means displacement we need to find out the area of that region okay that means area of AOCEB but it is a complicated structure okay that's why we will break this shape into first area of AEB মানে এইটোৰ এৰিয়াটো আমি এই ট্ৰায়াঙ্গলটোৰ এৰিয়া প্লাস এই ৰেক্টেঙ্গলটোৰ এৰিয়া আমি সেপাৰেটলি ব্ৰেক কৰিব পাৰো area of AOCE মানে এই দুটাৰ এৰিয়া এড কৰিলে আমি এটো এৰিয়া পাম ওকে see what is the area of AEB we know that triangle area is half into base into height So what is the base? AE. And what is the height? BE. And AOCE. AOCE is a rectangle because all are right angles. Okay. So area of a rectangle is base into height. Sorry, length into breadth. So you can multiply AO into OC. Okay, to find out the area of the rectangle. Half into A. What is the value of A? You can see AE is equal to OC, and OC is what? The time taken T. So you can replace T here at instead of AE. And BE. What is BE? BE is what? When we prove this one, we have got B equal to 80. First যেটা আমি prove কৰিছিলো B equal to কি পাইছিলো 80 পাইছিলো না সেইটো এক্সুৱেলি মই ৰাখি থব লাগিছিল তো B মানে হল 80 যেতিয়া ফাৰ্স্ট ইকুৱেশ্যনটো prove কৰো তেতিয়া আমি B equal to 80 পাই যাও তো B মানে আমি 80 ৰিপ্লেস কৰিব পাৰো ওকে what is AO U and OC is time taken T okay S equal to half A T into A 80 you can write and plus oh sorry T 80 T square আহিব T দুটা আছে না and it is UT. So finally we have got this formula. Very easy. So in this way we can find out the second formula. Now we are going to discuss the third formula. Again we are going to find out. See, now we are going to discuss this formula. প্ৰথমতে যেটো কৰিছিলো আমি এটো ফৰ্মুলাৰ কাৰণে সেম কৰিব লাগিব that means we need to find out the displacement which part is giving us the displacement the underlying area of the velocity time graph or যিখিনি তলৰ ৰিজন আছে মই যিখিনি গ্ৰীন কালাৰ দি শ্যাডো কৰিছো সেই ৰিজনটোৰ এৰিয়া আমাক কি দিব A পইণ্টৰ পৰা B পইণ্টলৈ টোটাল ট্ৰেভেল ডিসটেন্সটো দিব and total travel distance is denoted by S আৰু S তোমাক কি দিব অলৰেডি ডিসকাস কৰিলো যে এৰিয়া অফ underlying part of the velocity time graph. What is the underlying area? AOC. That means this area of AOCEB. Okay. মই প্ৰথমতে কৈছিল যে AOCB এটা কমপ্লেক্স স্ট্ৰাকচাৰ হয় এনে বুজিবৰ কাৰণে কৈছিল মই but it is a special structure. We know that it is a trapezium. Why it is trapezium? If in a quadrilateral two sides are parallel, only two sides, not both sides, or if only one pair is parallel, then this quadrilateral is called trapezium. The parallel sides should be this one or should be this one and this one parallel means they will never meet when you extend them. So see here it is also a parallelogram, not parallelogram, sorry, trapezium. It is also a trapezium. Why trapezium? Because here OA and BC parallel. You can say they will never intersect each other. Okay, that's why it is a trapezium, and trapezium has a special formula to find out its area. What is the area of a trapezium? Simple, we have got this formula in earlier classes. The real formula of a trapezium is half into sum of the parallel side. What are parallel side here? AO and BC into distance between them. Distance between the parallel side. AO and BC are parallel side. What is the distance between them? This is distance. You can take AE or OC. AE or OC দুটা কি তোমাদের কি হয় distance হয় same distance মই OC লিখিব পাৰো half into what is AO U. What is BC? What is BC? BC means this side B to C. B to C means D to U same. BC DU same. So what is DU? V. What is OC? OC means time taken T. S. So S is equal to half into, it is U plus B, you can write V plus U also, no matter. Do you know commutative property of addition? And what is T? What is T here? See, we have the formula A equal to V minus U by T. No? It is acceleration formula. From this, what is T? T equal to V minus U by A. So T equal to what? V minus U by A. You can replace T means V minus U by A. Okay. Half into, you can see here denominator A and in numerator multiply will this one v plus u into v minus u na. So s is equal to half into what is v plus u into v minus u, v square minus u square. It is a square minus b square formula. You can see s is equal to denominator should be 2a or numerator should be 1 into v square minus u square. So it will be v square minus u square. It is dividing with this. If you bring to the left side, it will multiply with the s. So s into 2a, twice as, and right side become v square minus u square. So finally v square minus u square equal to, we have got twice as, and this is the third formula, and it is called velocity position relation. So in this way we can find out all the three formula only from this graph.